Hello all you beautiful people and lovers of food. Today I'm going to be making Crêpes Suzette, at least a very South African spin on it. My name is Vivian and I am your easy chef. The way I'm going to make it my own is I'm not going to be using a traditional crepe recipe, I'm going to be using a traditional pancake recipe, which if you're from South Africa you know is a very market food type of thing, but then I'm going to give it that classic French twist by flambeing it. It's going to be great. This specific recipe is one that is a little bit dear to my heart. I've been making it basically my whole life. Was taught it in school when I did cooking classes and home economics class, and it really is one that is a little bit by feel, but it is so easy. And why I also enjoy it is, yeah, you use 500 ml of water. If you want to make your pancakes richer, you can use 500 ml of milk instead, but the principle remains the same. You're going to make this nice foamy mixture with your egg, water, and then you're going to slowly incorporate your flour. Now is a good time to subscribe if you haven't, because it'll take a little bit of time to incorporate all this flour. We're basically just looking for all the bubbles to go down. You saw when it was really fluffy and foamy in the beginning, it's all gone away. That is because we've got enough flour in there now. We can stop adding our flour. It's ready to now go straight into the pan. I like to do it over a medium heat and use just a little bit of spray and cook in the beginning. Because we've put oil in our mixture, we don't need a lot of oil. And then I like to have my mixture in a jug, and I like to pour on the one side of the pan and slowly rotate my pan until it is fully covered with batter. A nice telltale for me to know when my pancakes are ready to be flipped is when the edges start pulling away from the pan. Then you know you can flip your pancake. Your traditional crepes don't have any color on them. They are nice and cooked, but they are still very blonde. What I like to do is I like to get them golden brown, and I like to call them pancakes instead so no one gets mad at me. And what I'm going to do is, instead of doing a classic version of Crêpes Suzette, I'm going to do a very South African version, and we'll call it like PANNEKOEK, PENELOPE or something. But it's going to be equally as delicious. For this next step, we want to be super organized. So we need our orange juice, which I've freshly squeezed. You can get yours out of a bottle. That is also fine. We also want to then get a nice amount of orange zest. This is going to add a wallop of orange flavor. And then this is a nice little trick, just to take some orange segments out of your orange, peel the skin back, and then use the natural lines of the segments to cut out neat little things. You can also remove any pips during this stage. And the reason why we want to do this is because the next piece is going to be a little bit fast and a little bit wild, so we're going to have everything lined up: our brandy, our orange juice, our zest, our sugar, our butter. And I like to fold my pancakes into a little triangle shape. It's just a little bit easier to get them all in a pan. So we finished making our pancakes, and now comes the fun part. We get to burn the house down. Just kidding. We get to flambe. So how we do this: we put our sugar, our butter, we get a little bit of a sauce going with some orange juice, we put our pancakes in, let them soak up some of this beautiful flavor, and then whoosh, brandy. I know traditionally you'd use a contra or something like that, but this is why I say it's more South African. We do love our brandy. This is a nice simple orangey sauce we're going to make. We're going to melt our butter, add our sugar and our orange juice. We just want the butter to melt and the sugar to disappear inside of that orange juice and butter. And we're going to let it go till it looks a little bit bubbly and sticky, and you can see it's all incorporated. Once we've hit this mark, we're going to add our pancakes. This is where we are going to get it like a little sponge, soaking up this delicious juice that we've made. The sauce is really going to add a pack of flavor to our pancakes. I've put 3 in the pan. I could have done 2, but I was greedy. Oh, get in there. And then we're going to adjust the heat. Now I've left this real time so you can see how quickly this happens. I've added my orange segments. You want this nice and hot, because as soon as you add your brandy, it's going to start vaporizing that alcohol, and whoosh. What we are doing here is we are burning all the alcohol off of this mixture, and we want the brandy flavor. We don't want to get drunk. And don't worry about it, the flames will disappear when the alcohol is finished burning off, so you don't have to panic or get the fire extinguisher. I like to just flip my pancakes once or twice to make sure that they've soaked up the juice nicely on both sides. But I think we need to see the flambe again. Look at the size of the flame, the colors, the intensity, and my gosh, look at my face. I still get a fright every time. Plating I kept simple and easy. I just put them on the plate as they came out of the pan. And then what I did is all those segments that were left and any sauce left over, I just poured on top. That sauce really is gold, but all this sauce got soaked up by my pancakes. To add a little bit of extra oranginess to our orange pancakes, I put my orange zest on and then my ice cream. I could have added more ice cream. I wanted to add more ice cream, but Ryan ate all my ice cream. So we're done. Here we have it, our PANNEKOEK Penelope, or our take on Crêpes Suzette. It is looking great, and I'm sure it's going to taste equally as amazing. This is just incredible. If you haven't had pancakes like this, you have to try. It is so moist. The pancakes are moist and full of juice, and it's just so good. The ice cream adds a nice sweetness as well, but the orange is so tangy and fresh, and I never want to eat any other dessert. If I'm honest, this might be my favorite. It is so simple, and it is such a wow factor, and I love to do it when I have guests over because they get a fright and that makes me laugh. Guys, you have to have this. Give it a try, and then let me know in the comments if you'd like me to try it with something else. Instead of with orange, maybe I can try it with strawberries or berries or bananas. Let me know what you think. So if you liked this video, please also go check out this one. Click the link here. It is for these cookies, which also gave me an incredibly pleasant surprise. Stay delicious, beautiful people. Bye. Yes, I get to eat now.